Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm just here today. I don't feel too good. My nose is kind of burning, and I don't know, I got a headache. I don't feel good. Hope it's not COVID again. I got COVID in March, and I don't know, because of the Cipro, it messed me up real bad. But I was sick for 15 days straight. I literally thought I was gonna die. I my dude. Sorry, just not feeling good. I I got sick, man. I had a fever, 103 for 15 days straight, pretty much. I mean, sometimes like Advil and Tylenol would drop it, and I think I beat it, and then next thing you know, I'd be with a fever again. It's weird, and I think they say this about COVID, but and this free floxies or people that are floxed that don't haven't had COVID. Um, it's like you feel like you beat it and it goes to attack you again. I think that's what it does, is it just keeps, you kind of beat it and then it attacks you. I mean, I literally thought I was gonna die because, I mean, everybody else that had COVID around me, um, sick for like a day, and I was just real bad. I mean, and you can't get any help from anybody. You can make the video visits, but all they say is, hey, take Tylenol, and then that's it. That's all they say. My oxygen level went down, to about 90, 94, I think. But anyways, that's not what this video about. And I also had some, my oxygen level was down for like a month after that still, but I think I got better. But my video today, man, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to get full-term disability. Right now I'm on short-term, through work and stuff, and pretty much just got my last check, and I'm trying to get these doctors to help me, but they keep shooting me around from doctor to doctor. They see all the symptoms, all the emergency room visits, all the tests, all the thousands and thousands of dollars that has been thrown down to them, and they just keep taking me in circles. So I guess we're gonna find out this next week or the week after what happens, because right now, financially, things are a mess. Man, I've never been that type of person to ever have to worry financially, because I've always been able to work. I mean, before I got floxed, I mean, man, I was like doing real good at work. I mean, I was making a pretty good amount of money. I was, I was at work. I was doing stuff, working on cars, working on my house. I had just gotten my house. Isn't that messed up? You don't even get to enjoy your house. Um, yeah, and right now it's just, I'm a shell of myself, but I still try to, act normal. It's just, you can't function at 100%, I guess. I mean, it's feeling bad every day is just a new normal. I've tried a lot of things, but I don't know. I mean, there's people who have said that they've gotten better, but they're 10, 15 years out, and they said that they suffered for a long time and still have issues. So I don't know. The only thing that's really changed is now I when I got sick, when I first got the Cipro poisoning, the Fluroquinolone toxicity, I couldn't eat. I mean, I'm talking about if I ate and I ate spicy food all my life, but I'm talking about if I ate some hot sauce, I'd feel very, very sick. I'm talking about anything I ate. I could eat some salmon. I wasn't able to hold anything but broth and sometimes beans and stuff like that. And that's funny because I saw a video that came out on the news, so it's kind of crazy how, stuff's on the news, it's everywhere, but we don't get any type of help. But if you look at fluoroquinolones in the news or something like that, Google something like that, there's this video of this guy who got fluoroquinolone toxicity, and the news was interviewing him because of that, and because of the black box warnings on the Cipro, and he said he could only eat peanuts and beans, and at the very beginning, that's all I could really tolerate. Well, I wouldn't really eat peanuts that much. Well, yeah, I kind of did, but I can most things. I mean, I'm telling you, I once tried eating at a restaurant with some friends at work, and it's really hard to be at work when you're feeling sick all the time. And I love what's that stuff called? It's that Indian food, curry. I think it's called curry. Spicy curry, and I ate it, and I was starting to eat it, and all of a sudden I had to leave. It was embarrassing. I tried to go out with friends too once, and as soon as I was there for 5 minutes, and I started to feel really, really bad, and I had to leave. So it's just, this stuff has really ruined me. Can't do the things I do, which I would still live a healthy lifestyle, but I could go out and party. I can do a lot of things, and now I'm basically like a geriatric. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. And then that's another thing too. Another thing I kind of want to put out there. There's a lot of us. I mean, if you see the chats, I don't know. I've been in part of, like, I'd say 20 plus chats groups on Facebook, and now I'm finding out, by one of the subscribers, that there's a very interesting Reddit. I'm not a big Reddit person. I've never really looked at Reddit or even Twitter, but I signed up, and they got some interesting stuff there too. So, and I have seen Reddit, but it would usually show up when I'm having trouble fixing something, and I Google something and it says Reddit, and you click on it, you stay on the regular browser, and you sometimes could see some good information. Sometimes it wants you to sign up and they won't let you see it, but I signed up and I'm on it, so you guys should probably try that too. There's a lot of interesting stuff. So you only imagine how many people are floxed. I mean, I'd say I don't know if I'm right or not, but I'd say it's in the 100,000s, maybe more, maybe it's in the millions. But it's probably people out there that don't know why they're feeling all these issues. People probably back in the 1900s or whatever, they invented this stuff that went crazy, and people back then just put them in a sanitarium or something. They were probably floxed. Excuse me, by the way. So my thing is and I talked about this a lot, and I have made some shirts. In fact, I made this one a long time ago. Didn't come out really good, but I'm a big fan of King of the Hill. And I made one, Floxed for Life. I even made a bumper sticker, and I've still got it on my truck. I think that one says Floxed for Life, because that used to be, what I was advertising my channel when it first came out. Because I don't know, I don't know how long I feel like I'm gonna be stuck like this for life. But yeah, so I made a shirt. I think it's Floxed for Life guy or something. I don't remember. But I got to come up with something, catchy. I got to make a shirt, and I want to wear it. And that's what I think we should start doing is being more on social media, not just to help each other, but to kind of spread the news about this, which I'm sure, there's some people that have, but I think it's mainly to other people that are floxed. At least that's what I feel. I don't know. But I try to tell people all the time, and to be honest, it's crazy. People don't care. But, I'm sure eventually it'll get into the right hands, maybe maybe the news again. I mean, it's obviously been in the news. But it's something that you watch, and if you weren't affected, you don't think about it. I mean, how many times do you see it? I saw an asbestos commercial today. You see it and you don't really, I don't got asbestos. So I'm not, I feel bad for the people that have asbestos, but it doesn't really help me in any way. Not that it doesn't help me, but there's nothing that I can really do. So I just, I don't pay attention to it. But I'm pretty sure, if we did more, maybe somebody's got some connections, we can get on social media and advertise it to our friends, put videos out there, um, share videos, tell, wear shirts, wear bracelets. I mean, you wear a shirt or bracelets, it says something about being floxed, like, hey, have you been floxed? And you're like, well, what's that? And you tell them, hey, it's fluoroquinolone toxicity and it does this or that. But and I'm pretty sure with all the people that are floxed, I think they even made a movie. I was told, I never got to see it. um, my friend Allie told me that, but and I did. She sent me a screenshot, I think, and I saw the thing, but I never. Back then, I was too into trying to solve the puzzle that I didn't really think too much into anything, and plus, I really probably wouldn't want to see something that would kind of bum me out. I don't like to be depressed, but yeah. So I mean, if you guys can uh, come up with any ideas, let me know. I want to maybe my brother has been one of my biggest supporters, and we've been talking about maybe doing a podcast. I think there's hope or something, or Floxy Hope or something, which I hear is pretty good. I think I've seen them or heard them a couple of times, and I kind of want to do my own thing. I'd really like to do a video with my friend Allie, where we just talk about this stuff, and maybe even my brother. He's really been a big help. I mean, he we worked in the same building. Worked in a downtown in a very nice building. I mean, I have a great job, and man, sometimes thought I was having a heart attack, or I all of a sudden couldn't think. I had that fog, or I'd feel very, very sick, or I'd get heart palpitations, or panic attacks, or I'd feel really, really sick. And he would take some time off of work, come get me. We go straight to the emergency room or the doctors. So doctors don't want to see you. Tell them you're sick. Hey, I'm busy. Go to the emergency room, make an appointment, see me in a couple of weeks or something. So I don't get the whole doctor system. I thought it was supposed to be like back in the days where hey, doctor, I don't feel good. Well, we'll take this, I'll be right over, which I don't expect, nowadays, but, maybe a little bit more personalization. I think some people have that with their doctors. I think there are doctors out there that do, really care about their patients. Unfortunately, I mean, I've had some they're decent. Some of them are good, the rheumatologist I'm seeing, she's great. And my general practitioner is good, but, I don't blame them because, and I tell them, because they get frustrated sometimes, not in a bad way. They're like, well, really don't know what to do. We've seen we've seen stuff about this, but there's really no, we don't know anything about this. There's no cure that has been invented or anything. And I'm like, well, that's fine. I tell them, I don't expect you to cure me, but I want you to see what's going on with me. Because at this point, at first, I was looking for a cure. I thought there had to be something, but then I thought about it. I mean, hell, I don't even know what the hell's going on with me. I know a lot of things with the mitochondria and all this stuff, but I mean, it almost takes scientists and people that really care and to take a look into this. I mean, eventually, I think they will come up with something, or maybe it's not reversible. So at least they can acknowledge it, which is what I want now. I want it to be acknowledged. I want to get disability because, like I said in the beginning, I'm kind of stuck in the rock in a hard place. I don't know what to do. I mean, I got my last check, seeing if I'm going to get the disability, and man, it's it's been on my mind a lot, and yeah, I hope I do. And then I mean, like I said, I got a house, I got bills to pay, and it's gonna be enough. Probably not. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but anyways, if anything, maybe you guys can come up with some idea stuff that we could do to get this recognized. Maybe, I'm sure I'm not the only one in this spot. I know a lot of people have told me they've had to move in with family. They've had to, there's been people that have been, their spouses have left them. They've lost their whole family. Um, People have probably become homeless because of this, and all because of this stupid medication. Um, so yeah, I mean, let's, if any of you guys have any ideas, just write me some comments or email me at rammoney at rammoney682 at gmail.com. And I know I had one of my viewers write me once telling me the same thing happened to his brother or something like that. But yeah, I mean, if you have any ideas of how we can maybe grab some attention. I did, if you've watched some of my earlier videos, I did, and I'm sorry, I'm ranting off in this video. I did, write some letters to, I think I wrote to like people I thought would care, like Ellen DeGeneres or something. Big fan of Gas Monkey. I think I wrote to Richard Rawlings. And I was even going to write Trump, but I don't know. I sometimes just get too into doctor's visits. I don't do the videos, or I'm just got a million things to deal with, and it's just hard. It gets hard, but that's why I've learned patience, because there's not much you can do, but hope and pray and try to keep going. And so yeah, that's it. Just leave me some comments, or like and subscribe, and email me if you got any ideas. Maybe we can put a team together. And I mean, if this stuff is affecting you a lot, we might as well do something. And we're stronger in numbers. If it's just one person out there doing something, nobody's gonna pay attention. But if you got thousands of people or hundreds of people, spreading this stuff out, I mean, like a virus, somebody's gonna grab somebody's attention. I don't see anything about this besides the Floxy chats, YouTube, which is, this is how I found out I was Flox, was through YouTube. I Googled Cipro and stuff, and because I was trying to find out what happened to me, because I didn't know it was Cipro. I mean, I was looking at every medication I took, which was just like Cipro and Advil. I think it's pretty much it. So, I mean, that's how I found out. I Googled it, and then I started seeing something about the side effects, the black box warnings, and then I saw a YouTube video of this lady she writes books. I still remember her name, and I saw how she had said that, she was also on Ativan, and that was kind of messing her up in her liver, and because of the Cipro damage. And she's like an author, and I messaged her, and she wrote me back, because she had talked about how what's helped her a lot was the chats. And I'm like, hey, I want to take part in this. How do you do that? I didn't know it was on Facebook. And she told me she hadn't done it in a long time. I don't know, maybe she just didn't want to tell me. She said just to look it up, and she didn't really tell me which one or anything. So I just went online, and I didn't even know there was groups on Facebook. I just thought it was your friends, and I sort of looked something up, and that's when I found the 24/7 Cipro chat. And it's helped me a lot. Sometimes I just I tell people to take caution, because when you first floxed, I mean, you've got so much pain. You've got, even now, I mean, it's just now I know, you've got all this things going wrong. You get tendinitis, you get brain fog, you get all sorts of stuff, and your eyes are really dry. It's really painful, and then you can't fix all these things, and you go to a doctor and you can't fix them. And then every little thing that you see, you might think that you have it. Somebody might say, oh, I've got eye gouging disease or something, and you're like, oh shit, I got eye gouging disease. I feel that too. Got to be careful because sometimes this could really affect you. You know, you don't want to get too worked up or cause more panic attacks than you have to. I did take Ativan, but you know it's bad for your liver, and you know you could get addicted and stuff like that, and I don't know, you know. So that's my advice. Just be careful with what you read too. You know, I mean, read it, but you know, take everything with caution. There's a lot of helpful things, though. You know, they'll tell you stuff. You know, sort of some remedies and stuff like that. And it's not the chat. Chat's great. Nothing wrong with the chat. It's just, you know, with anything. I mean, you know, I sometimes on Facebook and I see ads about, you know, your face is gonna fall off, and you know, do you have face falling off disease? And I'm like, oh shit, I got face falling off disease. Um, so just be careful with what you read. You know, if you think you got it, then obviously look into it. But you know, I thought I had everything. I was like, shit, I'm falling apart, Mr. Potato, and I'm falling apart. But yeah, so I will see you guys later. I hope you enjoy the video. Maybe here soon I'll make a shirt so you guys could see it. I know I've showed the bumper sticker in a previous video. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Be careful. Wear your masks, and you know, get at me and let me know some stuff and subscribe. See you guys later.